Alright, welcome back, my wonderful people. This one is another one. It has been so great having you right at this very point at the Peace Accord signing ceremony. As you can spot, Obi, Tinubu exchange warm greetings. Just as this mark the very first time Tinubu and Obi are greeting in public since the commencement of the campaigns. Although not much can be deduced from the still image as regards their conversation. The expression on the duo's face as they locked hands in greetings easily pointed towards an exchange of warm greetings. Also captured in the image was the presidential candidate of the Zenith Labour Party, Dan Anyanwu, who also attended the event alongside presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, Omoyele Sowore of the African Action Congress, AAC, among others. Meanwhile, this was a rare occurrence as Tinubu and Peter Obi had never been seen together at any public function since the start of the campaigns. Based on what we have gathered in line with Paul's reports, that the peace path was organized and coordinated by the National Accord for Peace under the chairmanship of former head of state, retired General Abdulsalami Abubakar. The peace entails that all 18 registered political parties in Nigeria and their presidential candidate accept the outcome of the February 25 election or to pursue legitimate means of redress in the event of agitation. While speaking at the pact signing, General Abubakar stressed, saying that the need for all the political parties to honor the terms of the peace accord, as he observed that some of them floated the first part sign on September 29, 2023. Abubakar's was reading based at there was lack of compliance by the majority political parties. Onto this, my fellow Nigerians, 44% of the violations were carried out by spokespersons of the political parties and 26% by party members. 19% of the violations were carried out by the presidential candidate themselves, 11% by hardcore supporters, and 4% by party chairman. Additionally, in January 2023, a lot of violence has occurred with at least 15 abductions, including that of a police officer, and at least 30 killings, including those of 11 security personnel. Okay, that has been on to this. Imagine Tinubu and Obi having a handshake, having a warm greeting right at the Peace Accord signing ceremony today. Well, let me have your take on this matter, my fellow Nigerians. Meanwhile, notwithstanding the former and the influence of the former governor of Lagos State, Bola Tinubu, and All Progressive Congress presidential nominee, the Labour Party is certain that it would win election in Lagos State in the upcoming 2023 general elections. Alhaji Abdul Ahmed Baba, the Labour Party's vice presidential candidate, has stated that the former governor will not be able to prevent Peter Obi from being elected president. My fellow Nigerians, Peter Obi and I, that is said, will win in Lagos despite Bola Tinubu influence in the state. Onto this, we have won Lagos by the grace of God, regardless of Tinubu dear, Baba Ahmed declared during a Tuesday live broadcast on Channel Television. Is there going to be a big turnout or something? Okay, on this matter, it has been that the former congressman from Kaduna also mentioned states that like Yobe and Zamfara, where he thinks his party will have a third or a hard time in the next 20 election. The 2023 elections are a shoe-in for the Labour Party He continues saying as he turns to the leaders of the opposition. My fellow Nigerians, notwithstanding Bola Tinubu's influence as the state previous governor, the Labour Party is totally convinced that it will win Lagos in the 2023 general elections. To Baba Ahmed, the failure of pre-administrations increased the party's prospect of winning. He organizes that winning in states like Yobe and Zamfara will definitely be difficult for the Labour Party, but he is still confident in the party's chances. Hopefully, the Labour Party win in the general election, right as it draws near just few days to come. My fellow Nigerians, it has been that Baba Ahmed Tinubu is the father and the king Kong in Lagos State, and Baba Ahmed don't talk to say no matter what, they are all optimistic, that he is optimistic that Peter Obi and him will win right in the domain of Jagaban of Lagos. What do you have to say in this matter, my wonderful Nigerians? What do you have to say in this matter as Obidiati and his group and that of Baba Ahmed don't talk, say they are optimistic, they are ready to winning but Lagos State, notwithstanding the influence of former governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu and All Progressive Congress presidential nominee. The Labour Party is certain, totally certain that it would win Lagos State in the upcoming general election. My fellow Nigerians, well, let me have your take on this matter as long as it is concerned on Lagos and the Labour Party. Meanwhile, my fellow Nigerians, what got my attention is how reactions trailed photos of Obi and Swaju greetings each other at the signing of a peace accord. The presidential candidate ahead of the forthcoming presidential election signed a peace accord today in view of the presidential election which would take place this weekend. Meanwhile, in a photo which has surfaced online, the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and his opponent, the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress, of course APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was seen as they greeted each other passionately at the signing of the peace accord today. Some Nigerians have taken to their Twitter handles to react to the photos. Reacting to the photo, a Twitter user with the handle name Anachirim Onye Anya commented, Peter, they give him that my respect, elder brother looks. Okay, another Twitter user was okay with the name German Onye commented, Tinubu knows Obi is working for his victory. Okay, as you can see, my fellow Nigerians, a lot of comments. People are really saying Tinubu knows Obi is working for his victory. Finally, he met his daddy. Okay, the other one said he thinks and he knows who is the boss. And they know who the boss is right now. They are sensing the fact that someone among the two will definitely be boss to each other. Peter Obi has always been a humble person, and that got my attention, my fellow Nigerians. Well, let me have your take on this matter. Is that a good step? Is that good talk? Is it what you think? Obi has always been a humble person. Politicians, they have the same traits, and this time Obi has quoted them wrong. He finally met his mentor. Alright, see that smile from Obi, meeting, shaking hands with the next president of Nigeria. Okay, that has been onto this matter as Nigerians are really commenting. I pity the life of young men supporting Tinubu because they have lost their mind. Of course, they are. Your comment shows that you are sentimental. Obi and Tinubu might definitely be shaking hands with the next president. Beware of that man you are shaking hands with. Your heart may be planned, and and sincere. Well, okay, all right. Let me keep your comments straight here, as it has been that Nigerians are really saying their mind. The Tinubu can't do anything to Obi because the host of angels are with him. Mr. Obi is Nigeria's next president. There is nothing Tinubu or anyone or anything other than can do about it. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Monday. That is your take. That is your humble submit. Well, my fellow Nigerians, let me have your take on this matter. Remember to subscribe and do so you can get more of the coming right from this channel. Thank you and God bless.